guys, it's D the B here, and today we're going to be talking about Bad Batch episode 9, and it was an interesting episode. So the episode opens up with Crosshair and the Empire chasing the Bad Batch, and then the Bad Batch escape eventually. Then we transition to Cad Bane from the previous episode, who has Omega. Cad Bane can give Omega to the asset that put the bounty on Omega's head. Then Cad Bane, he lets the Kaminoans know that he has the target and he'll meet them at their destination. Later we transition back to the Bad Batch, and Echo finds logs on Cad Bane. So the Bad Batch know who the character of Cad Bane is. So then later in the show, Omega helps the droid because in the last episode, the droid who works for Cad Bane, his leg got shot off, and Omega fixes it, but also shuts the droid down so she can escape. And it takes a while for Cad Bane to find her. Eventually, the Bad Batch get contact with her until it was interrupted by Cad Bane. Then, when Cad Bane walked to the asset was dead. Speaking of the asset, I want to talk about the Kaminoans real quick. They are planning to use Omega as a source for cloning because she is the closest thing to a pure genetic clone. Which I'm trying to say is, where the clones we know, like Rex, Echo, Crosshair, all those clones are genetically modified, where Omega and the mention of Boba Fett are genetic clones. So they need Omega to get the sample of Jango Fett, basically. If that wasn't confusing. So then, continuing on, Cad Bane meets the asset, but the asset is dead because, guess who we get to see again? Fennec Shan. Yeah, did not expect her to show up again. And her episode wasn't too bad if I'm remembering right. And basically Cad Bane and Fennec Shan have a big old face-off, which I love this fight so much. And eventually the Bad Batch gets her location. Fennec finds her. And then eventually Omega escapes in an escape pod and meets up with the Bad Batch. And also in the end of the episode, we get to find out that one of the Kaminoans is going against the others because they said, after you find Omega and get the DNA sample, terminate her. And yeah, that was pretty much the whole episode. So, what did you guys think of the episode? I thought it wasn't too bad. I have to give it maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I liked this episode. Maybe it's just because of the Cad Bane fight between Fennec Shan. I don't know, I thought it was an interesting fight. Just a newcomer to the Bounty Hunters Guild, and this newcomer is facing off one of these legends from the Clone Wars.
There's no one inside.
Like, come on.
Yes, sir.
I loved that fight. I think a lot of people like that fight, but that's just my opinion. So, what did you guys think of the episode? Tell me in the comments. Have a nice day, guys.
Someone's coming.